Hey everybody, Graduation Princess 19 here. So, I'm making this video kind of as a, it's not a response to anybody, but it's basically a review on a movie that I actually just got finished watching. Actually, I've watched it twice now. So, yeah. If you don't know what movie I'm talking about, because there are a lot of movies out there, the movie's called Cyberbully. It's a really good movie. It's a, like, you don't expect it to be what you think it's gonna be at first, but then you go to watch it, and it's basically, like I just said, an eye-opener. Um, I'm not basically, like, I'm just gonna give you a couple things to what I've seen from the movie. It's about a girl, Emily something. I think she plays off of Hannah Montana. I used to watch her when I was younger, so I think she played Lily or something like that. But yeah, she plays the girl that gets bullied and everything over the internet, and, I like the movie so much that I have actually, like, it's an eye-opener to anybody who watches the movie. So basically what the movie is, it's about a girl who gets bullied over the internet and everything, and then, like, rumors start getting spread about her and everything, and her friends kind of start leaving her to kind of basically fend by herself, and she starts getting bullied on a website called Flickster, and that's where the rumors start spreading and everything for her. It I felt so bad for, like, it may be just a movie, but it really hits home, especially for a lot of people who watch the movie. It definitely hit home for me, because all during my, all through my consolidated years being in school, I was nothing but bullied. So when I watched this movie, it definitely hit home, and, like, I knew what she was going through, because, like, I wasn't bullied on the internet, but I was bullied in school and everything, and, like, I had some friends, but now, like, me being graduated from high school and everything, and went to college and all that, like, I have so many friends that help me out if I need, like, if someone starts, like, picking on me on Facebook or something. Like, I have people who, like, back me up and everything and help me and, like, tell the person who's bothering me to either back off, or there'll be, like, people going to them and everything, and they help me, like, stand up to, like, the people who bother me on Facebook. Like, basically what the movie tells you is, if you can't, like, you can stand up for yourself, and if that doesn't work, then you have parents, you have the newspaper and everything. But yeah, like, basically what the movie's telling you is you're not alone. There's a lot of other people out in the world that are bullied and everything. I know, like, I have a my brother, my youngest brother. He is, like, he's still in school now, but next year, um, he is, well, he was, I don't know if he's going to be, if it's going to actually happen next year, because if it does, I will be making a speech to his school, basically asking the school if they have an assembly. But, like, he was bullied all through the school year and everything. He would come home every day telling our parents, like, what would happen to him and why it would happen, and he wouldn't, like, honestly, I've done not a lot but I've done research to a point, and there are some reasons why people, like, students, adults, both, like, basically any type of age, well, like, from a baby, you don't really know what it is, but from, like, the age of, like, consolidated to, like, high school or whatever, yeah, basically from consolidated to high school, because once you, like, hit college and everything, you don't really see that anymore, because people, like, turn around and learn, oh, well, I can't do this, or there's going to be consequences. But, like, I've seen bullying happen all through my life, and my little brother, I've never, like, I've had it happened to myself, but I've never seen it as worse with my youngest brother. And he would like, I said, like, he would come home and he would turn around and look at mommy, and I just, I don't know why these people are picking on me. And I turn around and I like basically try and step in as best I could to kind of step up for my brother, because I knew, and I knew, and but also know what he was going through. And bullying is not something that you would say, well, it doesn't happen to everybody. Well, I hate to break it to you, but it actually does happen to well, it depends on actually the person, but I can tell you right now, it just doesn't happen to one person. It happens to a lot of people, and sometimes if the person doesn't seek for like help from like friends or teachers or parents or something, or a guidance counselor, it can result in them basically committing, like, literally committing suicide to the point, or trying to. Like, it's not something that you laugh about. It's not something that you would, like, joke about. It's something that is very serious, and I don't really, like, I don't really think that people understand the concept of people like making jokes about it and then going and like seeing a school fight, like a bully picking on some like little child and everything, and then bullying them and everything. Like, I don't really consider that as like getting, like, well, I consider it as bullying, because like a little child, well, not a little child, but a child like above the ages of 10, or a little like around 10 or the above 10. But I would like definitely say that it can happen as like certain ages. I'm not gonna say all ages because I wouldn't really know that. But yeah, I wouldn't like, if you see bullying happening, don't just stand there and be like, and just stand there, basically be a bystander. Do something about it. But like, yeah, I've seen like bullying happening basically all my life, and I actually have a friend on Facebook, or I think it's Facebook or something like that, but I have a friend who was actually bullied other than my brother, my youngest brother. I have two brothers. But yeah, I have a friend, she still lives, like, she lives on the island and everything, and I went to school with her, and I'm still very close friends with her. And she turned around and people were bothering her, and then each day it like progressed to something worse. And I turned around and looked at her, I said, just, we try, like, I basically told her, like, I would hang out with her and everything, and then it just progressed every day. And she looked at me, she goes, I can't deal with this anymore. She goes, if something doesn't work out, she goes, I don't know what I'll do. So then I started like, you have to notice the signs and everything, especially with a bully. And with me, I noticed those signs right off the bat. There was like a group of people bothering her, and I just couldn't take it, like, myself. I couldn't take it anymore. So what I did was I stood up, and I wasn't a bystander. I was someone who took action. And I turned around and I told her, you know what? Ignoring them isn't gonna help. They were like posting things about her on like the internet and everything. And she turned around and she started getting like really mad, and she would send me what they were saying through email. So I would read over everything. I processed, like, basically read between like the lines of everything, and then I figured out what was going on. So the next day I went up to them and I said, you know, my friend hasn't done anything to you. You think you're all that, but you're actually not. So I think you better look at like, I wasn't being a bully. I was standing up for something I believed in. And I don't believe in bullying, but I believe in helping people out and solving a situation, so I did. And I turned around and I told him, I said, you know what? Instead of picking on other people, why don't you instead look at yourself and see what's wrong there? Because you know what? You picking on other people called bullying, and it's not going to help you any. So how about you go home and find out what's wrong with you first? Because I'm getting sick and tired of you bullying my friend. And the next day, because I went on the internet and I checked, and there was like apologies to her for what they had done. And ever since then, I was like, ever since then, she was like always around me because I was like the true friend that she knew I was never gonna backstab her and everything, and I never have. And like, I see internet bullying every day, and it's just something that needs to be stopped, like, very much. It needs to stop because you wouldn't believe how many people get hurt by internet bullying, any type of bullying, like cyberbullying, internet bullying. It can happen emotionally, it can happen physically, and all that. And you never know, um, when it's gonna happen. It's just something that you really don't expect to happen, but it will. You can be like me. I'm not a bully at all because I know what happens. Because for one, if you become a bully, it's just gonna come back and hit you in, like, literally, like, well, not literally, but basically hit you in the face. It'll hit you in the gut and everything, and it feels so horrible. I've seen people where they started being a bully, and all of a sudden, like, it started to backfire, and they started, like, realizing, oh my gosh, why am I doing this to this person? Because it's gonna start happening to me. So they turn themselves around, and, like, the person that turned, the one I'm talking about, I can't remember their name, but they turned themselves around, and oh yes, it was another friend of mine. She was a bully, and she literally turned herself around. She is like a couple of years older than me, and she's becoming a mother soon. And I, like, she came to me, and she asked me how she could change. And I looked at her and I said, you know what? You, I said, honestly, I said, try being nicer. I said, try not being, like, as mean as you are. I said, because it comes back and I said, it'll come back and it'll hit you in the face and everything. And I said, it'll hurt so bad. I said, because people will turn around and backlash back at you. And today, she is expecting a baby boy, and she's, like, changed so much since then. And she just loves her unborn child to the last resort. She loves her unborn child. She can't wait to have him, and she's going to be a great mother. So think about it before you start even considering to bully someone, or if you see someone being bullied, stand up for them. Don't be a bystander. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, go to letmewatchthis.ch. Type in cyberbully, no spaces. It's a movie. Um, I'll put in the description down below and everything. I'll put in what the movie's called. I'll put in the website. Go watch it. It's a big eye opener. It helps. Like, I watch it now and then, and it definitely, like, it's not something that you joke about at all. Like, just there are certain, like, spots in it that really make you cry. Like, I know it made me cry, and I'm like the type of person where I'm emotional and everything, but it made me cry in like 3 different spots in the movie, or like either 1 or 2 or something like that. But yeah, I'll put a link down below in the description box. Send me your stories and everything. Like, if you don't want to comment the stories down below, inbox me. I'll read them and everything. And if you have any questions on how you can help somebody, comment below or inbox me. I'll get back to you. So yeah, I hope that this video becomes inspiring, and I hope that you all have a great summer. And if you see anybody being bullied, please stand up for them. I'm asking you, please stand up for them. See you later, guys. Bye.